Fans lined the street, filling up the sidewalk as they camped under the warm winter sun. Some still lay in their tents, not yet ready to leave its warmth so early in the morning, but excitement filled the air. Billie Eilish was in town and performing a show tonight. Lockdown had been lifted, and the young pop star was finally back on tour after a 2-year-long hiatus. The crowd filed into the UBS Arena, making their way to their seats as security kept watch. The energy soared as Billie arrived on stage and happily greeted the crowd. It had been so long since she shared this moment with her fans. She excitedly waved to everyone, as happy to be there as the audience was. The concert started without a hitch, Billie seamlessly performing her setlist as the crowd sang along to every song. The crowd cooperated as Billie asked them to scream and get low during certain parts.
When I tell you all to bend low, I would like it if we would all do it together so that we could all enjoy it. And then, we're all gonna jump at the same time.
As Billie has always said, the best shows are ones where the crowd are fully engaged and part of it instead of sitting back and watching her perform. Billie conversed with the crowd between songs, talking about Christmas and missed jokes.
You know what song I have stuck in my head? Someday at Christmas, man, no people. You guys know that song? I don't know why it's in my head. Well, nobody laughed, so that's cool. Well, nobody laughed, so that's cool. This is your brother.
Lost Cause song started sweetly, Billie accepting flowers from a fan and flashing an adorable smile as she cradled the bouquet to her chest. It was priceless moments like this that made camping in the bitter cold worth it. Billie passionately performed the sassy lyrics, letting every one of her exes know they were not worth her time and were easily replaceable. She stared into the camera as she and the crowd shouted in unison, "You got no job!" The lyrics had barely left her mouth before an object hurled through the air, smacking the startled singer directly in the face. The crowd gasped, startled at what had just happened. Billie stared silently for a second, too stunned to speak as she processed what had happened. Then she looked up and continued the show with grace. Despite the shocking moment, the concert still ended on a good note as Billie waved at the cheering crowd, confetti falling like snow all around her after performing her smash hit single, Happier Than Ever. She slid down the raised ramp with her brother Phineas and drummer, giggling and goofing around before they stood up and took a bow. And just like that, the moment the fans had waited years for was over. The concert was done, and the star blew one more kiss towards the fans before leaving the stage.